Today, we're talking about the violent and dangerous gang invading America known as ICE. We're going to see them assaulting U.S. citizens and terrorizing people outside of places of worship. We're also going to see Greg Bovino being like, hey, you should just arrest all of them because they're big, tough patriots. But stick around till the end because we also have a clip showing what actual patriotism looks like. So definitely stick around if you're an ICE agent watching this, because I don't know, I think you might get something out of it. Anyway, take a deep breath because this first clip, it's infuriating. That's what it is. Yeah, got it.
Show your face. You won't even know who you are. Oh, dude. Oh, you can't take my phone. You cannot. Oh,
that's illegal, sir. That's kidnapping.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Stop that shit! Hey! You need to get off of her right now!
Get the off her!
You stole her phone! Hey! Call 911! Someone call 911! Call 911!
Get back. Get back.
Someone call the police! That is assault! That is kidnapping of her phone!
Shane, what's your name? What's your name?
That was illegal!
What's your
What's
name?
your name? What's your badge number?
Someone call 911!
You legally have to identify
What's your
yourself.
name?
This is a part of
What's
the
your
Constitution.
name?
Identify
What's your
yourself.
name?
What's your name?
Who
What's
are
your
you?
name? What's your name?
Shame!
Identify.
Shame!
Illegal.
Shame!
I mean, they should just do what the ICE agents say. You know what I mean? Just do what they tell you to do, and then ICE won't break the law. You know, it's like they're breaking the law because we're not complying. Sorry, I was just doing an impression of all the bootlicking comments I saw under that clip. But look, as we've all been told, what these guys are doing is they're actually getting the worst of the worst. They're getting all the violent criminals. You know, they're really heroes if you think about it. And where are they getting all of these violent criminals from? Church parking lots.
Oh, let's do it. There we go. Another one. Bro, this is a church, man. You should be embarrassed of coming in here. This is a church, bro. This is a church. Why? Why?
You should get back in your car.
Why? I'm in a church parking lot. Why do I gotta be in it? Yeah, you should get back in your car.
I am. Go back.
Okay, go ahead. I want to see you. Yeah, that's what I thought. You should be ashamed. I just killed somebody yesterday, bro. This is a church. People are here for peace. Then don't come on the church then. Don't come on the church. Go outside. Out of here. Adios. Fucking, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. You're in a church. Yeah, you.
You know, I'm starting to think that these agents don't have as much confidence and bravado as they let on. It's almost like they're compensating for it, or like they've been told from on high that they can do whatever they want. Or maybe it's a little bit of both. I don't know. Now, if you've been following this story for any amount of time, you might know that the guy in this next clip has been replaced with Tom Homan. But even though Greg Bovino is gone, his legacy will remain. So here he is talking about bringing in trailers of tear gas to use against American citizens.
City. Arrest as many people that touch you as you want to. Those are the general orders all the way to the top. Everybody gets it if they touch you. You hear what I'm saying? Less legals. We're going to look at shipping tractor trailer loads of that here. So you catch what it's all about us now. It ain't about them. Professional, legal, ethical, moral. You know what we're talking about. Legal, ethical, moral. You're on camera. But other than that, it's what we do.
That, folks, is what is called a small man. And I mean that almost entirely metaphorically. Now, call me old-fashioned, but when I see people getting berated and abused and sometimes even killed by federal agents, it kind of upsets me. And it also upsets me when I see that the people who are doing this are acting like they're the patriots. Now, I don't know if there are any ICE agents watching this video. And if there are, definitely walk into the ocean. Kidding, fun, satire, legally protected. But before you do that, check out this clip of what actual patriotism looks like. It might be helpful. You know what I mean? Just something to think about.
So when they say, why would you be out here? How the I not be out here? You know, like my nation is under attack. It's an Army Ranger, 1st Ranger Battalion, did 6 combat deployments to Afghanistan. Pretty bad PTSD. I spent like almost 2 years in inpatient, a whole lot of time in outpatient, you know, working on that. I was assaulted and then arrested by ICE the other day out here. And then they couldn't press the charges, of course, because there's video on CNN of them coming at me as I'm backing away from them. So we're at Whipple and they take you in there. It's Homeland Security asking about like, you're from Philadelphia. Why? We can't comprehend why you would be here. And I'm like, well, because the nation that I was willing to die for is being systematically oppressed with men in military uniforms, a private army told by the president they have no other laws to follow than his, and they're systematically attacking and even killing our neighbors in the United States of America. I can't understand how all my veteran buddies are like still along with this. It's like we took an oath to the Constitution. And that's just being shredded right now. How could so many people swear an oath to something and then Humpty Dumpty orange man is out here and they're like, no, we're going to follow him instead of this oath that we took that we all swore to uphold and defend against enemies foreign and domestic. This has all of the signs from every fascist movement in history that we're going to lose the opportunity to resist. So that's why I'm here.
So that, folks, is what patriotism looks like. That was Ian Austin continuing to protest after being arrested for protesting and shackled for hours by the DHS. But if you even blinked, you might have missed a few things. So let me run through this just real quick, if you don't mind. One, he wasn't wearing a mask, which to me exudes more confidence than, hiding your identity to avoid accountability for your actions. Patriot, you know what I'm talking about? You might have also missed the fact that he was an Army veteran who took both his oath and the Constitution itself seriously. Patriot. You might have even missed the fact that he got kind of emotional there. Now, I've been online enough to see a lot of MAGA chuds consistently act unfazed and unbothered by all of the injustices going on. See, there's this idea that masculinity means not being emotional. But if you look really closely at that video and really pay attention to what Ian Austin is saying, you might see that the reason he's emotional is because he has what are called principles. Now, I don't know how many ICE agents are watching this video right now, so I don't want to go around throwing around big words. You know what I'm saying? I went ahead and actually looked up the definition. So if you are an ICE agent, just so you know, a principle is a fundamental truth or proposition that serves as the foundation for a system of belief or behavior or for a chain of reasoning. See, for most people, at least those of us who aren't bootlickers, a principle acts actually beneath our political opinions. A principle is what our political opinions are built on. They don't just change according to who's in power or what political team we're on. So when Ian Austin gets emotional because he's standing up for his principles, that is both based and altogether now patriotic. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an ICE agent, I hope that helped. Okay. And again, just to be clear, telling you to walk into the ocean was wrong. All right. Can also be one of the Great Lakes. Kidding. Satire. Fun. Legally protected. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. All right. F ICE, F the DHS, and I'll see you next time, folks.